plug this in.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, Alex, would you mind leading us in a word of prayer?
Be glad to. Let's pray. Lord, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the upcoming rain that's predicted. We thank you for all those here, everyone here special in servicing their fellow man, what this club is all about. Just thank you for what you have for us today, and let us go out and do your service. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, thank you. We'll get going here in a minute. Please enjoy your lunch.
Well, we've got Glenn and Jamie on the same day. Both of them on the same day.
Good, I wouldn't have to worry.
We need to get some of those plans done today on that. Who is that man?
I haven't seen it yet, but I You got me in the loop. Silver plate, Happy Dollars, wheel. All I need is Happy Dollars, really.
Well, you need to get the ace of spades and that out.
Tanya's trying to sign on to Zoom, so. Yes, sir.
What happened to the ace of spades in Florida?
I'm not using them yet. I've got them stored.
And they still in the same spot?
They're in the same spot.
At your house?
Right, we gotta stand
They
up.
can get us some.
If you can what?
Can get us some.
Yeah. Well, we've got plans for all of them. That we need another set. Yes. Yeah, if I had extra one, I know they came from you, but if we give up a set, we still got to buy a set. But we're still short a set. But I'll keep looking.
So when you do this, put the money in the.
Okay.
And then actually give it to Nelson so he can write it down.
Okay.
Give it to me.
If you got the system set up for people to sign for Tanya, just send me an email. Ask him if she can do that. Okay.
We're going to Vegas. I would rather be driving. Let's turn it around this way for a while. Now, Rich, you've got Richard on there too. You just take Griffin. Yeah, he's a guest or a visiting Rotarian. When I try to turn that, it goes, now Nelson, you're out. You're up. This is from last week. They'd already put the trash
in the Capitol in San Juan and drove the entire circuit of the island and stopped all over the place and didn't show up. So I certainly would have missed a lot of stuff if I hadn't left. Some beautiful places there.
Good, good.
We went to the museum.
How was your son and your dad?
Oh, they're good.
You spent a couple weeks with him.
This is security.
First press, all lowercase.
PRES.
Labor issues.
Yeah. That is my grandpa. Nobody probably even knew he had one. Me?
Yeah.
You're old.
Yeah.
It took her a while.
She figured it out.
She looks just like us. She doesn't have any hair.
Your son doesn't have any hair on him?
Well, he does, but when he was that age, he was. I take videos all the time. I keep her on Tuesday.
Those kids, when I say
I feel very much. It's enough. I mean, it doesn't really tiny down.
the southwest corner.
Because I don't think we-
The eastern side. Rainforest. So it's basically.
I was beginning to think I was never gonna have one. My son's 38 years old. First child.
I'm in the same boat. I got 37-year-old. 35, 25, no great. One of them is here.
Well, I've got a 39-year-old and a 35. Now, he had granddaughters.
Oh,
He had them for a long time. See somebody else, so it looks like there's more people here. Tanya hasn't joined us though.
I had to go back to the hospital with the computer and go, I got some quick. It happened about like 11 o'clock.
I responded to your email. These were about everybody.
No, he's working on everything.
Finishing their term and all that.
I thought it was running to it.
Having an installation thing on June 25th. You probably saw it.
Let's see here, who hasn't been coming to meetings?
How about her names about it?
Water duty?
Yeah. She usually pays when she sells a house.
Yeah.
Yeah, Davis has been. Pretty bad off. Yeah, she caught up about 6 months ago. Just
I saw roughly about a month or so ago. We had to clean up the next round. she's a head to that. I think she helps sponsor some of it. But they fixed up that area up there where like her office is. They put in some new sidewalks up there. Picked up pretty good. The public up there that Geneva has. Kind of like takes care of, sending out emails. There's a lot thing happening. The lady up there, the pie lady. I'm on a number, but no, usually good. She's new to the area, and I told her my in-laws coming in tonight. I said, I'm gonna come down and pick up the pie off tomorrow. She goes, okay, so I'm down for an apple pie. And then she did the thing with the, 2 weeks ago, they had a barbecue dinner there. She had things set up with pie. This is really good. I go, this is what you do now? Yeah, my son is working. I'm good. And I'm like, nice.
That's great. You'll have to invite her to Rotary.
Have her bring some pie.
Yeah. We need to get some young people.
Maybe about 7 minutes. We'll take anybody.
I was talking to one person, I've known him since he was
Yeah, I picked up too many. I'm gonna take one more. I got to be able to try to get rid of it. I pulled up too many. I pulled up five.
Nobody's been out about much. To work. I have to plan to come to town so that I don't have to work all the time. Not that it's that far. I used more text. At first, but
All right. Ready to get the party going? All right, are we ready to get started? All right, thank you all for joining us today. We have some honored guests here and some not so honored, or they're all honored guests. And I guess the first one is Nelson. Nelson, thank you for being here. I'm glad you could join us, and contrary to your email, your term isn't over. So.
Nelson didn't hear what Art just said.
Oh.
That doesn't look like the Nelson I used to.
Yeah. But we are glad to see you, and we do appreciate all you do.
Oh, no problem.
But it's not over with yet.
No, another month.
Not over with yet. And then we have a frequent visitor, but we always are honored to have him here. Yes, Bill, but also Mr. O'Neill. O'Neill Shelton. I'm sorry?
Y'all are twins, Shelton brothers.
Someplace. Someplace back there. Maybe in the future. I don't know. So, announcements. Do we have any announcements today? Yes, sir.
Sure, about the dark sky observatory on Monday, that's.
Yep, that definitely.
What
I'll
time?
talk about
What
that.
time
So,
and where?
7:30 at the lower parking lot, and then there, I think, the lady that's been trying the first 3 times was gonna give us a tour. She said she's gonna be out of town, but she was hoping that Dr. Boyd would be able to show up and give us a tour. So that's the tour is at 7:30, and then the official thing is at 8.
Can
So-
you review who signed up for that?
Yeah, we want to do that.
I want to make
Who do
sure.
we have? Who here signed up or think they're signed up? 1, 2, I'm not reading.
So 2 for me.
Yeah, two for me.
If there's not enough, we signed up at the last.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14. So we got a couple of spots if anybody really wants to come.
I just had an extra one I'd like to, but
Right.
club members first.
Is it Monday night, you say?
Monday night.
Monday night, Memorial Day night.
This is our 4th attempt. If the
Yeah.
weather
So a question, when you say the lower lot, I mean, I've been out there, but when I think of lower, I think where the Quonset hut buildings are and where the energy center is.
That's what I understand.
Okay.
I've not been, so you know more than I do.
Okay, and then, because we did drive up to the observatory, the Dark Sky Observatory, and it has a small parking lot, so I don't know how they're gonna work that out.
Yeah, I think they want us to park where the larger parking lot is and meet there.
Okay. So do you all understand that about the Quonset hut, where the old energy center is? Okay.
Marvin, I think, add 2 more if you've got the slots. If you
Nelson, do you have a list somewhere?
No.
Once upon a time we did.
How about the back of one of these envelopes? No, y'all reuse those,
So we have
don't you?
Yeah.
Alex was 2. And then Arch was 2. Just one.
Well, let me go down through the Rotary list and then ask.
2.
Marvin, let me go down through the list. Robin, how many you got?
Two.
Okay, Glenn, Janie,
Yeah, if there's room.
Go this room.
There it is.
all right. Reed? Reed, no. Bill, Belko?
If there's room,
Okay, 2.
2.
I think there is.
Alex,
2,
James Holman,
He's, mark him out, he's no longer. He moved to Ashland.
Bob Koval,
Yeah, we won't make it.
no. George Nero, Chuck Shelton,
2.
2. Floyd,
2,
Nelson, 2. Marvin,
2,
and Billy Carson, no. Ruby,
No.
Cindy,
Yes, 2.
Joe Montgomery, no.
No.
Arch,
2.
2. Okay, we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20 all together.
We'll go another time. We signed up last.
They'll take.
I was gonna
think
say.
they'll take- No, no.
Let's all do it. So-
Do it.
Take all there.
So.
Yeah, I plan on going up, but I'm not gonna go in and see the observatory thing. I just wanted to come down and see how they did landscaping.
Okay.
Well, they can take 20, and
I think they can take.
as long as you guys aren't, some of them, they drop dead before then.
That's encouraging. No, you weren't on that list, but you could certainly join
I
us.
know what was not part of that 20. If crap somebody else, we can.
No, go ahead. So, I mean, some of us aren't gonna go into the thing. We're just gonna like show up. So if you haven't seen the observatory part, by all means, show up and go and take a look at it.
And so far, the
We're
weather
gonna keep
is,
some club member from going up there.
We're not.
no, you are not. That was just, see
I'll bring one.
if they're still saying the weather is good because last time I looked, the weather Monday was supposed to be, yeah, we're still, no rain and looks like possibly some good clear sky Monday night. So,
Yeah, we're coming.
so it still looks good, so please plan on going.
Cloudy or raining. And then-
All right, yes, go ahead and make your announcement, sir, Mr. Alex.
Okay, guys, this is the final brochure that's gonna be printed for the YMCA fundraiser. You'll see all of the details here, and there's some blocks on the back. This meets the Amy Foundation requirements to be presented with the matching grant of $200,000. And the only thing it doesn't meet is housing. So if y'all,
Alex, do you have a PDF for this, and I can send it out?
yes. But this is really important for the why. Let's see.
Down to 2.
And this is the proposal. We can now discuss it. We can now start raising funds. And remember, this is, our goal is to raise $200,000. We don't have to raise 200. We're not committed to that. But there'll be a matching $200,000 of up to $200,000 if we can raise it. There are already donors that they've got lined up that will be participating in this. What we understand are large donors. The other portion of the building of the Y's already gotten $3 million plus. So this is something that could be one of the biggest things that happened to us in a long time. And it will be part of the Malin Three Peaks project. And we're hoping this will happen. So this is something we need to be involved with. We can talk about it now, but we can't do a press release yet. Until the press release will be at our barbecue. So if you have people that are interested in participating in a fundraiser for a new YMCA to be built here with an Olympic pool. The only Olympic pools near here are Mars Hill and Marion. Yancey, Mitchell, and Avery do not have an Olympic size pool. So a lot of this is self-explanatory. If you'll read that, this will be good. Any questions on the new Y project?
So we find a donor, what do we do with this thing?
Well, the good thing about this, if you find a donor that wants to donate to the YMCA proposal, they write a check to the Rotary Foundation. That way it's a 501(c), 501(c), where it's tax deductible. It goes into Rotary, into a special account that we have. And then whatever we get in that account, Amy Wellness Foundation will match up to $200,000.
In July.
So it's a good thing.
Yeah.
So it's tax deductible.
Yes, yes, yes. So let's put on our hats, and this is separate from our projects, of course, for our barbecue fundraising. This is a big project. I think they're trying to raise, last I heard was $5 to $6 million, and this will be through the Linville YMCA. They will be over this Y, and they will manage both YMCA's. And so that way it will be more efficient, and they really feel this one is gonna really go and be big.
Very good.
Okay, thank you.
And we have another guest, Laz, who's joined us again for the paper. But remember, your ears closed, you didn't hear that this is, if you want to raise money, you can, but don't put it in the paper yet.
It's not for public release yet. Okay. This is for something that we've needed for a long time.
Sounds great.
So welcome. Thank you for coming back.
Thank you.
We didn't run you off after last time.
No, I'm sorry I'm late.
That's okay.
It'll be a late call.
It's a tough place.
Yes, ma'am.
Right before I came, I was talking to Joyce's better and she said that last night they were, George, feel free to jump in. That last night they were in, out to dinner, and they happened to be sitting across from Jordan, Shirtliff, and Nancy. And they were waiting for Elaine to come, and then they got a call, Elaine and Gordon and Nancy, that Elaine was being taken to the hospital because she had severe stomach pain.
Oh, no.
And so, as you all well know, Bryce is now down at a facility in Marion. He's got Lewy body disease and Parkinson's. And so everything's just kind of hit the fan for her at once. I'm gonna call her, try calling her this afternoon. If anybody hears anything, please let the rest of us know.
Gail talked to her this morning.
She did?
Yeah, she's home last night.
Oh, she was.
They sent her home, and they did a CAT scan, and they did lots of different tests, and they couldn't find anything wrong with her. So they sent her home, and that's all I know so far.
Thanks, Richard.
Yeah, thank you. Keep doing our prayers. Also speaking about people joining us here at the meeting, I did reach out to Bean, because y'all had requested as possible speaker. And he responds that he finally just yesterday got a clearance from Edward Jones that they are allowed to go to meetings like this, as long as there's social distancing that is observed there. I think we're pretty close to social distancing here, so I'll let him know. But he's not been cleared yet to do presentations in front of groups. So I thought that was interesting. But anyway, he's very interested in joining us and doing a presentation in the future once he's released to do that. So and talking about that, we do have next week is Big Brother and Sister presentation. So that's on the 3rd. Search will be here on the 10th and talk about their program. We're hoping to have the scholarship winners on the 17th, and then our annual meeting is the 24th. And Bill let us know today that the orchard is available. So once again, yes. Very good. So yes, sir.
I spoke to Pastor Michael, the pastor of the church here, and he was very impressed with his first sit-down meeting with us, and said that he would like to come and join us frequently if it was okay. And I said, by all means. His wife's had some kind of surgery, he couldn't join us today, but he plans to be with us in the future. 32
Sponsored?
I'm not, how can I do that? I'm just a hanger on.
We'll let you.
Yeah. Yeah, sponsor. Absolutely. All right, Happy Dollars. If there are any more announcements or anything? Yes, sir.
Let's clarify the mask thing now. I mean, originally, we were coming in with masks and all that, and I think we're not anymore. Is that okay? I mean, I'm not bringing it up as an objection, I'm just
Right.
trying to make sure we're all.
Well, it's a good point, and thank you. I think, we said when we started this that we would observe the mask until we're eating. We also said that we would try probably 3 to a table. But right now, we've got so many that I don't think we could do 3 to a table unless we spread to the last one. So, and then of course the mask. Now, since we started that, the mask requirement has been dropped from CDC. So, what is the pleasure on that? What makes you feel comfortable? I think we should probably go with the lowest common denominator. If you're uncomfortable, obviously you can continue, but the idea is the mask protects you, not me. So it's you wearing the mask that gives the most protection, as opposed to me. So I think we want to put that into a vote, a hand vote on what you'd like to do. All those that would like to continue wearing masks at the meeting unless we're eating, yay?
Yeah, because we don't know who's vaccinated and who's not.
No, we don't, and we haven't chosen to ask
We're
that.
not gonna ask.
Okay.
Yeah.
All those that would prefer not to wear the mask? Okay. So we kind of said that there are some still that want to wear the mask, and the lowest common denominator would be that. Be comfortable if we go ahead and continue for another month or so on this and see how we start. The number of vaccinations in Mitchell County and Yancey are continuing to rise, not much. We're right now, the latest I saw today is of the adults, because of course we're not got down to the children yet. There's 2 different numbers. We're between 37 and 45%. I don't know who's right, but they're both coming out CDC, so I don't know why there's a variance, but we're not quite over 50% in Mitchell and Yancey County yet. We are continuing to do vaccines. Health department is doing this at a very low rate. The schools, we just sent out flyers today to the schools that offering, vaccines. They're letting them know that the children down to 12 can get the vaccines. Now, those are hard to find right now in Mitchell County because those are only Pfizer vaccines, and there's not much Pfizer available. We're trying to get some starting next week. So we'll have some. I just don't know when for sure we'll have those. Because there's a storage issue on those. You can't keep them for so long, so you don't have a lot sitting around that you got to waste because they expire fast. But more details than you need. So going back to the question on the mask, are we okay with continuing to wear the mask then for at least through June, and then look at it again at that point? Okay. All right. Very good. Thank you for raising that question. Appreciate that.
Happy Dollars. Happy Dollars.
Nobody's happy because you got to wear a mask.
I've been wearing my charger.
I'm happy to hear that Elaine did get out of the hospital.
Yes. Thank you.
Everything well.
Thank you.
I think my mother-in-law is one step closer to making it to 95 on July 1.
Awesome.
Oh, yay.
This was a very long.
That's great.
Worked out amazing.
Now,
Happy Dollars. I got some relatives coming into town tomorrow night for a couple of days. Maybe they'll leave.
You can give a $100 next week.
We can work it out.
Alex.
Self for baseball.
Okay, anybody else? Okay, we ready for wheels? Everybody got wheels? Chips, ready, here we go. 19.
Right, big check.
Aw.
Right off the bat.
Who used to say write the big check? You got
That
to
is
be
your
sure.
oldest kind of club.
What you Okay, Robin, we're not doing all this money.
Put it in that envelope that says will.
So there is a big check this time.
Yeah.
Okay, what, Art, you did pretty good. All of this?
Well, he gets half of it.
Half of it.
Yeah. Two for us, one for them.
Yeah.
All right, so.
He's giving it all to Carr, so I'm gonna put it all in, should I put it all in?
About half of it.
He's giving it all.
No, he doesn't own half, he only owns half of it.
I know, so I'm gonna bring you all of it.
Half of it goes in the club. To buy stamps and things.
Thank you, Art.
All right, so now I'd like to invite up our honored guest, Mr. O'Neill, if you would come up and maybe give us some words on what's happening at the district level of Rotary.
Main thing coming up, this year is the exit and enter of our district governor, conference will be in Holiday Inn Sun Spree in Asheville. So I guess for like us, you can go stay there if you wish to spend the weekend there, or you can commute back and forth. From Marsville, I think I'll probably commute, but,
Yeah.
again, you can basically, we're close enough to, as opposed to some places we've had where you still get into
We don't
down
have a
and
cart.
participate in everything there, but, more family oriented this year, entertainment wise, they got, Renfro Harold, he's coming, part of it. You have an RI director that's supposed to be there, that's still putting, David and I talked to him, know they're still trying to put the programs together, but should be interesting, it's gonna be a lot more family oriented with some of these things they have for kids there. So, more of a family affair close to the inside of the district, so I'm looking forward to that. The other thing, since we got all this money floating around today, number one foundation, polio, cart, and all the things for the year end, make sure we get our dollars and cents up.
I think we're in good shape on foundation.
We
And
still
definitely on
have
cart.
a few that don't. We're really good on cart. We more than doubled last year.
Looking forward to next year, just from what I heard a second
Still
ago
have a
from
few.
Alex, is excellent delivery there, and pulling and twisting arm. The foundation thing, if you do that, foundation donation to that, to the foundation, and then back into that, I don't know for sure but I think that probably would qualify, give you an excellent, big contribution to the foundation next year. Put the question mark beside that, because it's passed through money back to this, very excellent project that you've got going, so that's the other side of that coin, but we can research that closer to time when you start actually collecting and doing that. That's a question mark right now, I think.
Okay.
It's going through the foundation, it's given to the foundation, so.
O'Neill, we're talking about our local foundation, not the.
Okay, we're not talking about, I thought it was the Rotary Club, okay. It would not, then, I misunderstood that, I'm sorry, George, thanks for reminding me. But yeah, that's basically, the other thing, I was talking to David this morning about, and we want to send his condolences to the members we've lost, basically Calvin and Judy, and that's my sentiment, and I think there's some others that I don't remember the names of now, sorry, but always hate to lose great people like the two that I knew the best,
Arch's wife, Carol.
Carol, yeah, excuse me. But anyhow, all people I've had fun with, and next year you're gonna get a really good AG, by the way.
Yeah.
Josh from over in Burnsville, he's not been around as long as I have, so he didn't know how to goof off, so he'll do a real good job.
He'll be more dedicated.
He'll be more dedicated.
Oh, yeah.
More active, all that stuff. But again, from my standpoint, I think all of you know, I just enjoy coming over and visiting with us, visiting with him before I became AG, and hope I'll help some over.
Keep coming back.
I'll probably get a year vacation. I told somebody I was a nobody, and I got 3 committees in my own club. And I was gonna get to be a nobody next year in the district, not have to do anything. But anyhow, that's basically
the little things there.
One question, did we get an answer on that, the $2,000 grant? And some of the questions we had on that?
We didn't submit anything. They
Oh.
required that we have somebody at the October meeting, and we don't have a project. So those are two reasons why. District
Yeah.
grants is what he's talking about.
The district grant, there's a $2,000 district grant that, learned about after the fact, if you will, and so therefore we didn't have anybody at the October 20th training session.
Yeah.
And so it looks like we're not eligible for it because of that.
Yeah, that's the way that
That's the way it works.
always works.
So we gotta get somebody there this fall.
Yeah, that's the advantage. Anytime they have that, make sure there's at least one or two there.
Mhm.
That gets you over. Of course, polio and CART,
Mhm.
very important to this district here, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically, that's
Okay.
a wild story or something, that's about the best I can do for you today.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you.
Got one more thing. I got a call from John Hall this morning. Did he call you for it? He needs to know right away if we're gonna get insurance for the festival.
Rain insurance, is that what you're
Yes.
asking about? We didn't get it last year, for one, we just doing Saturday again. I would say probably no, I can get back in touch with you.
I told him that he needs to run that through you.
Yeah,
So he was gonna try to email you, but he's trying to get in touch with you.
yeah, so that's, well, not last year, last festival, we didn't get rain insurance. I don't think we've done it for the last two, so I'd say I'll let you know that we won't.
I think October's less canceled than July.
October's less risky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no insurance.
Yeah. It's cold.
Was there anything that we need to discuss or plan on for the June 24th annual meeting? Is there anything in regard to that? We got to- I'm sorry?
Need a caterer.
Okay.
I was gonna mention too, we did get permission also to have it at, Bear Creek Landing, like Bear Landing in Marion over the lake. But after talking to Jamie, she said, let's plan on that maybe, more toward the fall, when we can get the 3 boats ready. Is that good for you, Cindy?
Yep.
But they said we could have a Rotary meeting there, and then we would just order off the venue.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, that would be good.
So is that before or after the festival?
That's an option for this
I'll let you
June or in the fall.
Yeah.
Because
That could
we
replace
have 3 people that have
Calvin,
houses down there.
the fall,
Yeah.
fall festival.
So we could-
Of course, we're doing the barbecue this year in October too. That's
Right,
why
that puts everything.
everything in 1 month or close together.
I'm sorry, what?
We're doing the barbecue festival October 2nd, and so that's a lot to do. We do a social as well as the barbecue in October.
Mhm.
I think it depends too on when Glenn and Jeannie are gone, when the boat is in water. Their boat's not in the water.
Yeah, and they're just having problems getting power to their lift and
So
some
that-
things like that. But
Cause yours is fine and mine's fine, but yours is,
mine hold 12.
mine will 10.
So we could consider that and then, I mean, I hear what you're saying, but not much planning on this. It's more grab your swim trunks or whatever. I guess in October, maybe not your swim trunks.
Or
And show up.
But this is an option. The manager there said we could have it there on the 24th, that evening in June. And if Cindy's boat's available, mine's available, because everybody's not gonna go early to do that.
the only thing I'll say is that if anybody wants to ride and see the lake, you want to do it in the afternoon. I don't know if that changes anybody's thought process, like on a Saturday. I don't know, if people hate that stuff, but if you don't get down to the water until 5:36, you've only got a couple hours. And then, if it's not very crazy warm, it can be cold. So that's one of those thoughts.
Well, and it takes a while to go to the other end, to the Limble side. What we could do is just mosey up, maybe toward the park.
Or the day or something.
and then come back instead of going all the way to the level side. It's up to the club.
Any preferences on that? Do you want to vote on that? On whether to do the 24th annual meeting at the orchard or to do it at the lake?
Do we have a caterer for the orchard?
No, we don't have that yet.
Because last time we had it up there, you all did it, or you had somebody to do
Apple core grill. Are they open this year, Bill?
We hope we will be, and we have thought of ways that we could provide a dinner even if we didn't have the thing open ourselves.
It's just a month away.
I mean, I don't know if y'all ever tried picking grits over in Burnsville. They do a pretty good job and they cater in the area. I don't know if they'll go all the way out there, but I think they would.
That might be an option.
Yeah.
They do a pretty good job. We have them at the clinic quite often.
Didn't they do one of ours at the Spring Man, vegan grits? Yeah. So they are pretty good. Either that or just wait till Glenn and Jeannie want to participate.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to me.
I'm sorry.
It seems like the lake is a little unsettled, it sounds like a great
Yeah.
idea, so put it off, the orchard's always great.
And I'll get a hold of Pig and Grits and see if they're available. And so the time would be, that they would need to have it ready at what time? 5?
We usually, 6 is
Six.
more like.
6 is when we usually eat, but
Okay,
we sometimes come early.
We be open at 5.
yeah. They could start at 5 for a 6 o'clock dinner. Okay,
But Big and Grits can't do it. Home Place has a food truck that comes on Monday nights. I don't know how far they'll drive to, but
oh, yeah, yeah.
they've got, I think it's every Monday night for their Mexican food.
Mhm. Yeah, I've seen, I've not had that food, but
Is it good?
probably pretty good.
Yes, I bet.
Okay.
Do that.
So preference is to do the orchard unless we're not able to get food, and we'll talk about that next week, but that'll be our plan, the orchard for the 24th.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And I think, yeah, it's still doing settle in the lake and maybe in the fall.
I'll call him back and tell him we will not do it this time, but there may be a future time.
Mhm, mhm. Very good. Anything else? What about the ace of spades?
We're ready. Anybody else need to buy a ticket? Here's the money. And I think we can trust old Neil, can't we?
Oh, he's from Madison County, he's as trustworthy as.
If you got a ticket in here?
No.
Oh, it is?
Then you keep going around, then you see, I think
You got one?
you see a sign.
The last three?
Last three is 060.
Ooh, it's me.
All right.
Is that yours? Hey, before we let George
I think it'll be.
draw, should we get a commitment that he not leave first? Everybody vote on that? Nobody?
I want to know if he loses or if he wins.
Yeah, right.
Either way.
Either way, you got to call. You saw the club, say you can't play.
It's very usual still. All right, here we go. Like
Great club.
Very good.
We'll have the ace.
Marvin, would you like to lead us in the 4-way test?
First, is it a truth?
Is it fair or concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? And will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Mr. Taylor.